And we are live. What is up, guys? How is it going? You got Daisha here coming to you from Rupert, Idaho, and I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Angeline. You want to go and say hi and where you're coming in from?
Hi, everyone. My name is Angeline, and I am live from Saratoga Springs, New York, in my new 2-bedroom apartment.
Hey, awesome. All right, guys. Well, we are super excited for you to be here. Welcome to the Naked Truth broadcast. We have so many amazing things to share with you guys today. So as you guys start jumping on, whether you're on our YouTube channel, whether you're inside of the group, make sure to drop a comment below. That way we can give you a proper shout out for spending a little bit of time with us here today. Now, me and Angeline, we like things very short, sweet, and to the point. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight into the broadcast here, and we'll go ahead and give you guys shout outs along the way. So Angeline, go and say bye to everyone. I'm going to take you out for a few minutes here.
Okay, bye.
All right, guys. So I'm going to go and actually share my screen here with you guys, so that way we can actually just get straight into this. Now, with the Naked Truth broadcast, there's a couple things that I want to go over here. We do have a few giveaways that we are going to be giving to you guys. The first giveaway that we're going to be giving here is actually a time management guide that I had created a while back. This is something I personally struggled with for a long time, is just how do you figure out managing your time to really gain the success that you're wanting to inside of your life. So that's what this free guide is going to give you. Just for jumping on this broadcast, you receive this guide. So you can reach out to Angeline. If you sign up through an email, you should be able to receive that right away. And then the second giveaway that we're doing is actually a clarity call. And this is basically where me and Angeline, we take our time to jump on for about 45 minutes with one of you guys, right? And we sit down to figure out what is your plan for your life, right? And how can we map out a structured step-by-step action plan to get you to where you want to be. Now, we're going to be giving this away to one person. And the way that you do this is by staying till the end of the broadcast, and we're going to be giving a keyword away at the end. The first person to type in that keyword that we give away at the end of the broadcast will receive this free clarity call. Guys, this is a $200 value that you'll be able to get for free. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just jump right into this. So in this live broadcast, we're going to be going over a few things. The first thing is we're going to be going over what is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. How do you make money with Bitcoin? And then what have our friends put together to allow people to start earning from other people's skills? Right? You can learn how to do these skills yourself, but they've created a way where you can actually earn with zero recruiting, which this is the first company where they said that and it was actually true. So let's go ahead and get into what is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is basically a cryptocurrency or digital currency, right? There's a lot of different cryptocurrencies out there, but the cool thing about Bitcoin, it's for one, it's like the highest cryptocurrency out there. It's the most known cryptocurrency and the most, just the most known cryptocurrency. And compared to other cryptocurrencies, it actually is made up of 1 million bits. So each one of those bits can actually be programmed to do something certain. Now that can kind of sound confusing, right? So I'm going to give you guys an example here. So let's say that I wanted to send $100 worth of Bitcoin over to Angeline. But with that $100, I only wanted her to use that on healthcare, right? I only wanted her to use it for maybe medications that she may be doing or at the doctor if she's going to the doctor, right? If I only want her to use it on healthcare, I could program one of those bits to ensure that she can't spend it on anything else. And then I could program another one of those 1 million bits to ensure that if she tries to spend it on anything else but healthcare, it'll automatically be sent back to me. And that's one of the biggest powers of Bitcoin is it's just a beautiful piece of technology, right? So with that being said, that is basically it for me. I'm going to go ahead and actually hand the floor over to Angeline here so that she can go through what are the 3 ways that you can actually make money with Bitcoin. We got someone jumping on here. Facebook user says, hi, Andy. Hey, do me a favor, Facebook user, right below there's a link and it says StreamYard. Click on it. And that way you can give permission so we can see your name here and give you that proper shout out. So Angeline, I'm going to hand the floor over to you now.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us. So we are going to talk about today 3 ways to make money with Bitcoin. Okay. Number 1, Bitcoin mining. So Bitcoin mining is this. It's the process of creating new Bitcoins by solving a computational puzzle. Bitcoin mining is necessary to maintain the ledger of transactions upon which Bitcoin is based. And the second way is hold Bitcoin. So holding Bitcoin simply means this. It's basically where you hold the Bitcoin for a long period of time. Once the value of Bitcoin goes up, you make a profit, okay? So for example, if you had bought 1 Bitcoin back in 2011, it would have been worth $1. if you had held on to that Bitcoin for the past 9 years, you would have gained over $12,000 in profit off that one Bitcoin today, which is incredible. Third way is Bitcoin trading. So there are 2 ways to trade. Number one, learn to trade for yourself. You can learn how to trade for yourself, and we will explain a way you can learn to do so here in just a moment, or have other people trade for you. That's where you have having others trade for you, and this is where you are able to earn off of other people's skills. So learning to trade for yourself, number one. So make sure you research on your own on how to do it and go through trial and error until you are able to get it right. The only bad thing with this is that if you don't have experience with it and don't know what you're doing, it is very likely it will take double the time and you will end up losing money. Okay, so the one we would recommend is the one created by our personal friends, and the reason we are here today is Coinbit Pro. This is the company right here, folks, Coinbit Pro. And, you know, there are a couple of reasons now. Number one, we personally know them. And they will literally take you by the hand and walk you through step by step to ensure your success. So, without further ado, let's bring on someone who has gone through this. And I had the pleasure of meeting Romano last year in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Romano, welcome, and thank you for being.
Thank you so much
on our broadcast. So, okay, so we have some people tuning in. Hi, Bradley. Okay, Bradley's here. So, Romano, I just want to ask you this. You know, I had the pleasure of meeting you in South Africa last year at the first launch event that I attended.
Yep.
So what happened before Coinbit Pro? What was going on in your life before Coinbit Pro entered your life? Because your story really, really inspires me. And I want the viewers today who are tuning in to, you know, basically share your story. Where were you before Coinbit Pro?
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me online. Thank you guys for those that's watching online and live. So before Coinbit Pro, yes, I keep every morning when I wake up, I actually just thank God for this opportunity, and especially for the owners who put it together. So basically, I'm gonna keep it very short, guys. Before Coinbit Pro, we were in a situation where we basically were out of options, right? We had to move out of our home where we lived in and moved in with my in-laws because we couldn't afford both baby and rent, basically. And that went on for a couple of months. I've been searching the online space, burned my fingers, guys. If you don't know someone that's in this space, don't go and click, because with the rise of Bitcoin comes the rise of scams. So obviously I did some things privately, you know, put some money in here, trying to get out and basically get to a space where my wife have her own home again, where we have a space as a family, you know, where my daughter can grow up in. And I was on the search, and I must say Coinbit Pro basically came at the right time, you know. And then because I know the owners personally as well, when this thing was launched, I knew that it's going to be something that's going to boom and it's going to change not only my life, but also that of those that I'm going to introduce to it, because it's changing my life basically. So I went running, you know, teaching and showing everybody how it works. So just in the short, I'm going to keep it very short. I keep saying it, but I get overexcited when I do talk about this. So we went from a space where we didn't know, didn't have any options. The only thing that we had left is this opportunity, which is Coinbit Pro, and they pay, guys. Coinbit Pro pays you very well when you do introduce people to the opportunity. So the first thing was that if you sell their courses, they give you 100% commission. They can easily be $350 right there, right now, within seconds. It's in your your Bitcoin wallet. And then also they have an opportunity where you can learn the skill to trade on your own. So fast forward, I've jumped into the opportunity. We've purchased our fair share, and we ran with the business opportunity, made lekker commission. Lekker means nice commissions. And that put us in a place where we can actually move into our own place again. We managed to pay all our debt that we incurred whilst living on our own. Because of my pride and my ego, I would live off temporary loans rather than to go say, listen, I need help. Can we move in? And it got to a point where the temporary loans didn't pay out anymore, and you needed to just say, guys, we're struggling. But then Coinbit Pro changed that fast. So guys, if you're listening to this, you're speaking to a man that didn't have nothing else but this opportunity, and this opportunity helped my family and I. So now we're living in a place that it's much bigger, and the rent is 3 times the amount that we used to pay before. And it's comfortably being paid, guys. It's comfortably being paid every month. I even managed to get myself a truck. For those in America, a truck is a bakkie in Afrikaans. So I got myself a bakkie, and I mean it's something I always wanted, and I could never afford it with my salary alone. And this opportunity managed for myself and my wife to get ourselves basically what we want. You know, she got her own space. I got my space in my bakkie. It's nice. Our daughter's happy.
I love
So
it.
yeah.
So Romano, I just want to confirm here. So you were
Yes.
kind of just in a really bad place before
That's
Coinbit Pro.
correct.
Like you were at your like last wit's end, last straw. Like this was the
Like
final straw or away. So thank you so much for being so vulnerable with that. So one question that I have for you is, how long have you actually been in Coinbit Pro?
Okay, I was with the company when it launched. It launched in September 2019. But before then, because I know the owners, we were actually launching it before then, in a sense, and that's when I knew already it's going to be something big, and I knew there's going to be an opportunity that's going to change my life, because I know their hearts, and their hearts is for the people. So therefore, I was running with the opportunity, knowing it's not just to benefit me and my commissions, but especially families. And I've got ample of testimonies of our people. This opportunity, they have changed people's lives. Yeah. So that's phase one I'm talking about, guys. I don't know if you want me to share about phase two, but you can ask because I can bubble on.
Actually, phase two. So let's
go ahead. Yeah. Let's talk about phase two really quick, because you said phase one, phase two. So you want to just talk about that very quick?
Okay. Yes. So phase one is, like I said, where you will purchase yourself the education package. You then teach yourself how to trade on your own. Also with a company hopping on calls with you live, where they take you by the hand and show you how to use whatever's being taught on the videos and that. So that is crazy. I don't know, you will still buy something and they're still busy. They want you to succeed, and that's the awesome part about it. But then, a lot of people, for myself as well, that still work, that still have jobs. Time was an issue, right? So you don't have time to sit in front of the computer the whole day and make money. And okay, can I steal some more time quickly, just 2 minutes, just to
Yeah,
go
for
back.
sure.
So now I used to live off the commissions. I love the commissions, right? Because if I make a sale, you get paid commissions. But during the lockdown, when the pandemic hit, no one had money. Everybody lost it. Not the jobs were, I don't know, work, no pay, right? And during that time, I had no choice but to jump into the training. Remember, I was the affiliate going out for the commissions. But when no one had money to buy the packages, I didn't have money because there's no commission. So the only thing I had left was the trading. So I literally took 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks, guys. This is how awesome this is. 2 weeks, jumped onto the course, and I taught myself with the help of the owners, with the help of the professionals that I brought in, especially for during that time. And I was able to make my salary sometimes twice in 1 month using the skill that I've learned from phase one. Now, like I said, everybody's now back to normal. We're all back at work. No one has the time to trade. That's when the company came up with phase two. Guys, this is crazy. It's where you can actually take a minimum of $100 or more, place it in the hands of this guys that is, I call them my little robots. whenever, whenever I see them if they're not at the office and they're somewhere having fun, then I will say, guys, if you here, who's making the money for us? But anyway, uh, so yeah, and I mean, you can literally give your money and put it in a platform. The company will trade it for you from Monday to Friday with no risk to you or to your money, and you have access to your money at any time, and they will trade it for you. Non-stop. Where your money stops working for you when you withdraw. And I don't think anybody is going to withdraw anytime soon, because the percentages we get on daily, that's okay. I've got my laptop screen on here. I'm watching the chart, but I'm actually not trading because I don't need to, because I know someone is trading on my behalf.
Wow. Oh man, that is awesome. So Angeline, you want to go ahead and ask him another question here?
Yes. So question I had for you, Romano, was where do you see yourself in the future with Coinbit Pro? Because I know they're, phase 2 has been really, really life-changing. And secondly, on the affiliate side, how much money have you made totally between the affiliate side and the passive income?
To combined?
Combined, yeah. Do you know? Or you could do it separate.
I think it's I must check for you, but I know that on affiliate side I made close to $17,000.
Wow.
And then with just in the last 3 months, I had with the passive income. Are you guys still there?
Yes.
Hello. Okay, I'm freezing up a bit.
Okay.
So with the affiliate side, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So I put my investment in phase 2. Basically, all the money I've made from phase 1, I put in there. And within three months, I managed to almost double it. I'm like 90% there, just with more commissions, plus the rise of Bitcoin, plus the commissions, plus the daily profits, plus the daily commissions that you get from this passive income opportunity. So, yeah.
So you made double that. So it's been around like 30,000?
Yes.
Wow, guys, listen, $30,000, guys. Listen to that number. That's how much some people make in an entire year in the US, right? In the US, guys. Like, that's more than I made.
US here, correct.
Yeah, that's more than I made as a manager at a restaurant, right? Like, these are massive, massive numbers. And obviously, like, if all three of us are coming on here and really talking highly about the company, this is something that's not just a scam, right? It's not just one of those other programs that's like, oh yeah, get rich quick, right? We're not saying we're gonna get rich quick, right? We're going to tell you that this is an actual program. If you're wanting to learn how to trade, you can do it. It's just going to take time.
100%.
Bradley, this guy's, of course he is.
I love it. So Romano, I believe that is basically as far as like the questions that we wanted to ask you. Angeline did say, where do you see yourself in the future as far as Coinbit Pro goes?
I've been putting in my application that the offices, how do you call it, hinting that I would like to be employed there one day when I'm big.
Hey, okay. Well, Bradley, if you're listening to that, right? Bradley is one of the owners that's jumping on here right now, guys. Bradley, if you're listening to that, you got to hire this guy someday.
Right.
But long term, not long term, but very soon, obviously, I'm looking to go full time online. And I know that obviously the passive and the Coinbit Pro will be able to look after my family and I, as they have already done this last 2 years. And yeah, so you're gonna see me a lot online nowadays. So soon to come, I'm doing a lot of interviews with you guys as well. So yeah, the future looks bright for myself in the company as well as for my family and those that is under or working with me.
Awesome. Well, I love it. Romano, thank you again for joining us on the broadcast, being vulnerable, sharing your experience. And we just, God bless, just the best for you and your family.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate you.
All right, guys. So that was basically it as far as Romano goes. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, definitely please drop them into the comment section so we can answer them along the way. Angeline, I'm going to go ahead and take you back out here so we can continue on with the broadcast. All right?
Go ahead.
All right. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here again so that way we can go ahead and get back into this and finish off this broadcast here strong. So let's go ahead and wait for this to load here. Gotta love technology, man. Who else are we get jumping on here? You will do well online, Juanita says. Awesome, appreciate that. Bradley says, I already have his employment contract on my desk. Watch this space. Oh man, I love that. I love that. All right. So having other people trade for you, I just want to go a little bit farther into this, right? Because like Romano was saying, this is basically where you invest your money and then have other people trade for you, and they'll take a small profit off of the trade for their work, right? So with Coinbit Pro, the really cool thing that I love about them is they actually only take 20% and you get the rest of the 80% throughout the time that they're trading for you, which is insane. I feel like this is the best way. It's a great way, right, for people who don't have the time or interest in learning to trade for themselves. Me and Angeline were just talking. She has a friend who's a full-time nurse, right? You know that if you're a nurse, right, if you're in the medical field at all, you know that you work long hours, especially with COVID going on. It has been insane with the amount of hours that the people in the medical field have had to work. So this is the best time for them to be able to invest, be making money on the side while they're still able to take care of their family. I want to give you guys just a quick example. I actually personally got into the phase 2. I was in phase 1 as well, but just like everybody else, right? I didn't have time to learn how to trade because I had everything else going on. So I got into phase 2 and I actually invested $100 into the trading pool. Then 5 days a week, that's when they usually trade for you, right? So I invested $100, then I invested in another $300, then I invested in another $500 for a total of $800. Just off of my $800 of investment, I have made over $240 in profit, guys. And Angeline, I was going to bring you on really quick. You've made what, $300 in profit so far?
300. Actually, I have made $300. It went over $300 this morning.
That's insane, guys. Listen to this. This is daily profits. And we didn't have to do anything for this. We don't even know how to trade. Me and Angeline don't. Like, we could learn, right? But we just don't have the time. We don't even know how to trade. So, Angela, I'm going to go ahead and take you back off here. So that's basically it for an example there, guys. So I just want to go through really quick, what should we be looking for, right? Because like Romano says, with all these crypto spaces coming out, there's a lot of scams that are also arising as well. So what do we need to make sure we look for to make sure we don't get scammed? So there's 3 major things. The first thing is you want to ensure that other people have already made a profit off of it, right? If other people haven't made a profit off of it yet, it's kind of hard to really trust the company unless you personally know the owners, right? That's a huge, huge thing. You have to make sure there's already success stories out there. If they're saying, oh yeah, you can definitely make $1,000 extra a week, $2,000 extra a week, make them show proof, right? That's one of the biggest things. The second thing is you want to see if anyone has lost money, right, while investing. And that was a big thing that I struggled with is I'd be like, oh yeah, like some people have made money, but all these other people have lost it. There'd be like 80% people that have lost it. With Coinbit Pro, luckily no one has lost money since phase 2 has launched. No one, guys. When I heard that, I was like, is this real, right? Is this real? And the third thing is you want to ensure the company is real by either interacting with the owners like we have, right? Doing research on when the company was founded or talking with some of the people who have had results, right? Personally interact with them. If this is something you're going to be investing your money into, make sure that it is real. Interact and network with those people. That's why I love Coinbit Pro, because not only do I get to interact with people, as soon as someone new comes in, they get into the owners chat, they can be asking question, and the owners, guys, not just their tech people, not just their employees, the owners are responding to those questions. This is the first company I have ever been in where the company, right, the owners are actually fully immersed and fully involved and truly care about your success. So we personally, of course, have gained results and seen results with it. Romano has, I mean, $30,000 so far. That's just, it blew my mind when I just heard that. I didn't even know he's made that much. No one has lost money. And Angeline actually flew down to South Africa during the launch of Coinbit Pro. So she can fully confirm that Coinbit Pro is a real company with real values and real people who actually care about you and care about making a difference. So how do we get involved with Coinbit Pro? So what I'm going to actually do is actually share my screen on another thing here. That way I can walk you guys through the setup process. Facebook user says, yes, you just described my life. Holy crap. Isn't that insane? See, everybody is dealing with this. I love that you put that on there. Thank you so much. So let me go ahead and share my screen here, guys. Stop share screen. Ba-ba. Okay. Sorry, guys. Thought it was going to be faster with pulling this up here. All right, cool. So Coinbit Pro, once you go onto the Coinbit Pro website, first step, guys, before you guys do anything, I want you to reach out to the person who invited you to this broadcast. We need to make sure that people are getting paid for their work, right? If you invited someone on here, I want you to get paid for inviting them. So make sure you give your link to whoever you invited on here. Once you do that, you're going to come to this page. Once you click on the link, you're going to click this Get Started button here. Once you click that, it's going to show this screen here. And this is where you're going to actually be able to choose your packages. Now, with the if you're wanting to learn actually how to trade for yourself, so if you want to go the route that Romano did after he got into phase 2, where he learned to trade for himself, has been doing that with the affiliate marketing side as well, you're going to want to go in with the all-in with Crypto Intro and Crypto Pro. This is where they take you step by step by the hand and show you how do you trade, how do you make profits by trading. If you don't want to do that, if you don't have time, totally understand, right? You're just going to go and get into the community trading pool. Now, the cool thing about this is you can go ahead and invest your $100 or however much you want to invest. Like Romano was saying, he invested, I'm not sure how much he invested, what, 17,000 is what he invested, and then that's how he had doubled it. But you can invest as little as $100 and start earning those daily profits. And the cool thing with the community trading pool is you actually get this crypto intro package with it, just for investing in the trading pool, right? You get that for free once you do it. So once you select which package you want to go, again, if you want to learn how to trade, go with the all-in package. If you just want to invest your money and have them trade for you, go ahead and select community trading pool. And this is where you're going to fill out your information. This is the super easy part, right? I literally just signed someone up yesterday and she said it was the easiest time that she's ever had with purchasing crypto and sending it. So you're going to fill out your information. Make sure you have your sponsor's name here, have this check mark. Then you're going to put your Bitcoin wallet in there. I was going to try to see if maybe I could go onto Coinbase to show you guys where to be able to do that. So if you're in the US, you guys can use Coinbase. That's one of my favorite ones to use. There's other ones around like the country and different platforms that you can use to purchase Bitcoin and send it. If you guys have questions, just ask us personally. We'll be able to help you out with it. But what you'll do is you'll click send and receive up here. You'll click receive. Waiting for it to load here. All right, and then this is what you're going to do. You're going to copy this Bitcoin address right here, and that is what you're going to paste right in here in this Bitcoin wallet. You'll fill out your email, you'll create a password for yourself, and then agree to the terms and click sign up. Once you do that, it's going to take you to an additional screen that will give you the address to go ahead and send your Bitcoin funds to. Once you have done that, boom, you are now in with Coinbit Pro. You are on our team, and you can actually invite people onto these weekly webinars so that we can actually close for you. So not only will you be getting the daily profits with the trading pool, but you can also get the commissions from the affiliates as well. So that is basically it, guys, for the Coinbit Pro broadcast today. Holy crap, 26 minutes.
I know. No, we did it. It was great.
Did it.
Great.
All right, guys. Do you guys have any questions, guys? As you guys are jumping on, we got 11 people watching right now. Do you have questions, comments, concerns? We're going to stay on here for just a few more minutes so we can answer those for you guys. Kikamoto says, I love this. Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
Let me just check the live to see if anyone has questions.
Sweet.
No questions so far.
All right, guys, we'll just stay on for a couple more minutes. That way we can let them.
I just want to add something. So for those of you who were not able to join the live today, please watch the replay.
For sure.
Okay. You get the replay right here in the group. And, as we're going to be doing, we have a visitor here. We have
hello. Say hello.
Millionaire dollar baby.
$1 million baby right here in the making, huh? Can you say hi to everyone right
here?
Say, come join the team. Come join the team.
Hi.
Yes, guys, please. If you guys did not watch the live today, go ahead and watch the replay for sure. You guys can invite on for next week. We're going to be doing this weekly. You guys will have a bunch of training coming in as well. She's so excited.
Yes, you're going to get some free training here in this group. So be on the lookout for that in the unit section. And I'll say this to you. I cannot wait to fly back to Port Elizabeth, South Africa next year. I'm going to be missing the gala event this year, but next year when this pandemic is all over, Daisha and I are going to be flying out to South Africa to visit the office. And actually, I think Team USA is going to take over.
Hey, Team USA. Oh, yeah. All right. So Facebook user says, thanks, ladies. I have to go, but excellent presentation. We appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not sure who you are, but make sure if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We are definitely here for you, and have a wonderful day at work. All right, and I think that's it. Any other thing you want to add?
Bye, everyone.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, people. And any questions that you have, just drop them here in the comments section. But thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Romano. Your story really, really inspires me. And we will see you on the next broadcast.
Amen. Here we go to $1 million.